This is one of those things that AI can never replicate. That's how you can spot them online. There's no amount of algorithms or programming can really explain to people what it is like to lie in a hammock in the woods in the rain with a bit of classic music in the background. And just, got my party ton of plastic. I'm so tempted to buy some more of that stuff. That experiment worked really well. I mean, these rain tarps are good, but they're expensive. I think to get one to do the coverage I've got here, which is 3 meters by 10, it would cost me like 70 quid for a proper rain tarp. But yes, I can go and get one of those cheapy things that melt in the sunlight, like I've got this stuff for the bike shed. Yeah, I mean, for the sake of a tenner, I'm pretty sure it was 10 quid. I have to admit, the temptation to get a bigger one. Well, I think it's the biggest they do. They do it longer, like 50 meters long, but only 1 meter wide. I think there's something restriction how much they can sell in one go. It's like being a biker. No amount of clickbait expressions can really explain the feeling of being on a motorbike. Even like the fucking born again bikers, the car drivers, even they understand a little bit of the feeling of vulnerability, the constant exhilaration, never know when you're going to get your legs smashed up like I did. Oh, right, okay, lying down here, you can see where there is no undercoat, where there is undercoat, no undercoat, undercoat. I might want to get out of the hammock in a bit, lengthen, if I can, the under blanket, because I can feel it taking the strain, which it shouldn't be taking the strain. That's the hammock's job. So I'm going to lengthen it a little bit. I mean, I'll probably leave it on the top end here. That's where I need it the most coverage, and lengthen, because it is covering the entire length of the main hammock. But if I loosen it off on that end, because it's got like bungee bits on the end, I can just tie those onto it, and that way it'll hang a bit looser. I don't want it dragging on the ground, I just don't want it pulled tight. Although it is definitely doing the job so far. The only negative aspect to the undercoat, it's the weight. Because I'm walking, weight is an issue. And even when I get a bike back on the road, weight is still an issue. So yeah, 850 grams is registered weight. Well, we're getting a fair bit of wind, and the rain is still pounding down, and it's not hitting me. You see, this end, that is the valley. So sometimes the wind can change, come right up the fucking ass of me. That's why it's pulled lower down on that side. And this side is higher. Because on that side, straight ahead is the hill. So the rain to get me has got to come down, up and under. A little breeze, that's quite nice. I don't care if I get a copyright for the radio being on. I'm never getting monetized, I don't give a fuck. And the nice thing is, even if the rain does get even worse and the wind gets even worse, all I've got to do is get that line and lengthen it a little bit, and that'll give me even better coverage. Because the polyplastic is 3 meters wide. At this point, it's probably closer to 3.5 meters wide. It's designed to stretch. That's the whole point of the sub. It's like you heat it up and it stretches. That's how it gets tight on polytunnels. So yeah, it's got enough coverage so I can actually put it down over and it would wrap right over me. I need a drink. Ooh, spirits. I topped up my hip flask earlier, bastard thing. I mean, it's a nice little toy to have, but it fell over. I just filled it and it fell over. I lost half a hip flask. I don't know how much is in there, but 200 ml. I did try licking it up, but I ended up snorting it instead. Then I started sneezing and my tooth was hurting again. And ooh, look, he's brightening up. I don't care. It's a bit breezy. It's when you get that little breeze coming over that you realise just how much of an effect the undercoat's having. I think it was 21 quid. Pretty sure it's 21 quid. Must remember to try and do a little video for my bought and unboxing video for it.